Hello. Welcome to Nightmare Ned. I've been watching a bunch of videos about speedruns of this game, and I think I'm ready to try this. This game actually has a pretty complicated speedrun. It's really interesting. Well, I hope you enjoy watching me speedrun spooky games instead. Let me get this all set up. I really fell in love with this game. It's a great game if you're the sort of person that I am. Also, the other two speedrunners of this game are, I'm pretty sure, also just other weirdo trans people, which is very unsurprising. Let's see. It's fun when you are like, oh, I wonder who else has learned to speedrun this game, and you look it up, and the answer is, oh, you run a blog about, you run a video series about being plural. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright. Let's switch over to the game. Get right into it. About the sort of person you would expect to be doing this. Window Painters Limited. Now, first run, I'm not actually going to do it. I'm going to just be testing, basically. So, I've seen a few speedruns. I'm going to try and do one here just to test out how well it works. There's so many categories to this for very specific reasons, but this is just my test run through. I know where everything is now. I should be able to try and do it. I know a lot of the tricks. There's some fucking wild tricks for stage, there's some fucking wild tricks for stage, for the bathroom stage. I'm excited to show off that. Oh, hello, Kadoom. Thank you for following. Oh. Tempting to learn to speedrun this game. Cool. My voice is a little shot because I spent all yesterday caring about baseball. Alright. Can't skip this cutscene. So I think, so the speedrun that I saw, most of them that I saw, they do the school first. And I think because there's two areas in the school where if you get them, to explain how the speedrun works, each area there's 6 tasks you can do. If you get which tasks, but you only have to do 3 of them. And which of those 3 tasks you have to do is completely random. Let's slower do that, I forgot. Okay, now, turn. Fuck, wrong button. Which tasks you have to do is completely random. So you just have to kind of guess. This is the first task, walking in here, scaring that dude, walking up against the wall. Now, we'll see. So do I get a weird thing outside? I didn't get a weird shadow outside, so that means that wasn't one of the 3 tasks that I had to do. Next up, go into here. Walk behind. But yeah, so there's 6 tasks in each of the 5 areas. 3 of them are randomly chosen as the tasks you have to do. I have to figure out which ones they are and go do those as fast as possible. And the school area has 2 tasks that are way longer than anything else, which is why I think those are the 2 that get done first. This is the second one, is beating up this guy.
Eat my yo-yo.
Got him. So there I got the shadow. That means that was one of the tasks I had to do. I believe I don't want to keep going this way. Yeah. So, here. Head on back. I think there's a better way to do this than going into here. I need to, hang on, let me actually check. Since this is just the test run, where I'm making sure I can route the game, let me check the, there's a route someone uses to do every single task, so I'm just checking that to see, like, make sure I can do them all. Okay. No, this is where they go. Cool. Okay. The thing is, a lot of speedruns to this game use a set save file where they know where everything's gonna be. There actually are a couple of set save files to practice on that I might try, and there's one that just has been modified so that every single task is a possibility, which is a fun idea. Right. go. Okay, lady. Problem. I did sort of need to be up there. What did I miss here? Did they get anything? Ah, I should not have gone in that tunnel. I made a mistake. Oh wait, okay, you do go in the tunnel. Ah, I see. Okay. Let's try this. So, going back, what we're gonna do... Go back past the evil lady. I could attack her, but if it's just annoying. I don't need to bother. I still don't know how health works in this game. Like, seemingly you have health. But, it's never actually affected anything. Okay, turn. That into here. Now we get another short cutscene where we just kind of wait for him to walk around back there. Whee! Walking, 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 walking. In theory, there is a save file of this game that just has all the fast tasks, like the one I did of walking into there naked. The nightmare of remembering if you did that. Oh yeah, so you walk. I'll show you the walking speed. Since this isn't a real speedrun, I can show you what the walking speed is. Did you see this game yesterday? Yeah, the walking speed is, this. After I get out. This is how fast you walk. You move very slowly. However, if you jump, you can move a little bit faster. So you were just, in the speedrun, you were just always jumping. Alright, next up we have a long cutscene where you get bullied in the bathroom. This is a game about, if anyone doesn't know about this game, this is a game about having a really fucked up nightmare. Everything you might have been scared about as a kid is happening all at once in one nightmare and you can't escape it. It was made by the Disney Corp, Disney Interactive, and was a show on Disney Channel. Apparently there's an episode about turning into a girl. I've been told this. I need to find out more for obvious reasons. Alright, next up is Nightmare of Principal Finds You.
Well, Ned Needlemite. So you're the one who's been clogging up the toilets with paper towels.
Cross your fingers.
This is an outrage! There is no way our darling Max could do something this hateful,
We got it first
this
try!
pedestrian, this lubricious!
This is literally just a slot machine where you have to guess which number might be the one where your parents yell at the principal for you. Unfortunately, that also wasn't the goal that we needed, because we didn't get a little guy. You just have to guess which one. You can switch which one it is, which one you're clicking on, but it doesn't help much. Okay. Where do they go next in the speedrun? Let me see. So, did the slot machine, then head back out. Okay, and up the stairs. Up the stairs is librarian. Ah, and then the other rooms. Cool. Okay. Let's keep going. I also learned a fun trick for the area I got stuck in last time that took me so long to cheat that. But now I have to walk around back here again. My current plan is to try speedrunning on this mode at least once or twice, see how well it goes, and then potentially try and do a speedrun with a set save file. I think this is a good game for like a bad game marathon or something, just because it's like, it's interestingly strange. It's fun and strange in a very weird way. And we're out. Hello. Oh, that was one of the ones I needed. Sweet. Okay, cool. I guess you don't get it till out here. Obviously, that's a lot slower than just beat up a guy, so you don't want that. Got her. Hey, we got it.
Blackbeard?
Hi, Ned. Surprised?
What are
So
you doing here?
Well, you know, I thought I was gonna, I always wanted to hang out with you, but I'm scared everyone would think I wasn't as tough as everyone thinks I am.
I'd hang out with you, Billy, but you have to stop calling me Melonhead.
That's fair.
See you later, Billy.
Yep. Thanks, Ned.
Cool. Alright, so that would be the end of the level right there. Like, that is technically the end of the level. We've defeated it. I got run over. I found the thing. I could go back to the main menu and go to the next area. However, I want to do all of the possible challenges just so I know how to do them. Kill that man. And now into the chalkboard, I believe. Yes. So this is the first musical sequence of the game. Time for a musical. Unfortunately, we won't get to listen to the whole thing, because now I know there's a much faster way to do it.
Now open your math book to page 999, please. Let's look at the first problem. Trinity is carrying 200 people going 80 miles an hour, halfway down a 92-mile track. Trinity is carrying 200 ducks and doing 40 plus 1 mile an hour every time they hear one quack. Now simply take the differential of the numerator of the quotient of the people on Trinity, divide it by 9 and multiply it by the integer of the remainder when the
Okay, here we go.
accelerates, assuming ducks are quacking
There we go.
Oh,
shoot. Hang on.
All right, now let's try one a little more challenging.
There we go. Okay, that time it worked. That is a much harder thing to do. That takes a lot. That is much more difficult in the, you normally have to go all the way around, but I was able to cheat it by just sneaking off right there. There's a little area that you can jump through if you fall down there that lets you skip most of the platforming that I struggled with yesterday. Alright. Those done. Now for the last one. Oh, I just got beat up there. Honestly, this is a pretty good run if I was timing it for doing everything, I think. Cool. Cool. Where am I going in? I think... No, wait. I want to go this way. My bad. Not there. I need to go down the stairs. Oh, no. It's not going to let me go down? Oh, you fuckers. Okay, I need to just memorize where this route is, so that I know where to go in the future. Let me see. Okay, I should have gone down the stairs. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we don't get to see the Mortal Kombat section today, apparently. Let's... Now, that would, if I did do it there, it would lead out into the basement, so I'm just gonna head there manually.
Whoa!
The main gimmick of this game is that you have 8 hours to find everything before you wake up, and then you're in hell forever or whatever. So you can't keep going forever. But every time you return to the main menu to go through a new area, I will show off the Mortal Kombat section, I promise. The title of the Google Doc I'm Indiscriminate Yo-Yo Violence is the title of the Google Doc I'm using to cancel Bridget Guilty Gear. Jesus. Alright. Time for the spooky basement. What's Ned scared of in the spooky basement?
Come and see what goes bump in the night.
Hey Ned, what you scared of in the spooky basement? The Mortal Kombat section is all stop-motion claymation monsters you have to fight in a fighting game setting. It's so sick. This game is so creative and weird. I love it. Alright. So now we fall into here. Alright. First things first, I have to beat up some cats. Hello, cat. This area is all about bad luck. And general fears of just like, what if my luck is really bad and I'm fucked because of it? A lot of the things at the school that he's scared of make a lot of sense. Like, I mean, what did we see? We saw, your parents being called on you because you used you flushed paper towels down the toilet. A bully, obviously. The librarian yelling at you and shoving you into a book. The teacher asking you a bunch of questions that you don't know. Here we have being scared of black cats dropping broken mirrors. What if bad luck is real and it's gonna kill you? Alright, so, scared the cats, now we fall in the hole. And here we have fortune teller lady.
I'm glad you could drop in, Ned. The planet presents an opportune time to tell your planetary fortune.
Alright. Here. Simple thing. Gotta get up on here. Okay, I think that's easier to just walk onto. Now I have to complete this puzzle by knocking all of the things.
Eat my yo-yo.
And then climb out. I successfully escaped the weird basement. Do I get a cutscene? I do. Okay, so that was one of our 3 things. But, once again, I'm going for all of them. Where do they go next? Let's see. Next, they are headed towards... After that one... To the right... Ah, to do these guys. Alright, what's another thing you could be scared of in a basement? Take your guesses now. Stepping on a crack which could break your mom's back. I was scared of that as a kid. If you said, your grandfather's weird taxidermy, you were correct. It's time to fight weird fucking taxidermy monsters.
Eat my yo-yo.
Spiders and staircase, actually both very correct, as you'll see. Let me see. Okay, cool. Next up is... Next up, I think, is staircase, actually. You get to be scared of staircase. So we didn't get a guy from that, but we go up here, up the ladder. I don't think we get to turn into a slug in this speedrun. There's a weird bug where sometimes the camera doesn't follow you if you go that way first. I need to remember to go to the right first a little. Important note. I should be writing these things down. Hold on. Yeah, I'm writing these down. Soon you will see the scare case. You're so right. That's what it is. Okay, hang on. Writing down notes for speedrunning this. Okay. School. Go down after chalkboard. Chalkboard can be skipped with glitch. Chalkboard platforming can be skipped with glitch. What else is there in this school? The fucking slot machine is random. Hi Gwen. Hi Atelier Zio. Hi Versus. Oh, Dare, you might not have a good time with this game also because the sound design is certainly something. It's got great music, though. I love the music. Hope y'all are doing well. Time to feed some dogs. They're all really desperate for this. Give them food. Now, we are not going to go up there, unfortunately. Do I have to, though? I did! I actually did bring it to the game. I showed it off. I didn't end up using it, sadly, but I did bring it to the game and get to show it off. Okay. Let's see. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we don't need to go up there. No, I like them. Zoe didn't like them a lot, but I think they're charming. I think so much of this game is charming. It's great that in America we have our own Yume Nikki like. Alright, down the ladder. Yeah. This child is scared of everything. Next up, what's another thing you could be scared of, living at home? Here's the thing. Think about bad luck. What could you be scared of? Gotta do a careful jump here so that the, tapestries don't attack me. What if you were scared of, your neighbor who told you really fucked up stories? The skeleton in the wall? I didn't!
Eat my yo-yo.
A friend of a friend took a trip to Acapulco. On the second day, she awoke with a zit the size of Puerto Rico. But a zit it was not, for it would not pop. She pinched and she pecked and she pulled out the stops.
I gotta wait for this to finish, but then I will.
Then it started to move. And then all of a sudden, a burst filled the room. She ran to the mirror to sneak a peek and screamed at the sight as baby spiders emerged from her cheek.
Great story. And... did we get a guy? Yep, we got a guy. So yeah, that's one of the 3 people we had to get here. And I'm going back to the skeleton on the wall that you mentioned. I love the tapestry and how spooky they are. Oh, you're right, there is a skeleton! Awesome! This game's so sick. I mean, hey, it's not as bad as the guy you have to destroy his heart. Alright, next up to the bookshelf. More video games should use collage art. I think it does make sense for a kid to be scared of, like, hey, what if, you know that one neighbor you have who told you this story about, like, someone who had fucking spiders and you couldn't tell if they were telling the truth or making a joke or something? That's really scary. That, like, makes sense for something to be scared of. Alright, turn the light on here. Probably could have done it from the other side. Walk back behind. Do a little dance. Yay! Alright. Did it. Cool. How did that go? Is that all I had to do? I don't have to, like, walk back to the left or anything? Yeah, we're good. Okay, next one. And final one. Cool, yeah, okay. I get to skip a lot of the basement, actually, thankfully. Yeah, and also, like, imagine that neighbor's like, hey, did you hear, like, one of her other stories is I had a friend who put a dog in the microwave to dry her off. The sort of urban legend shit that you hear about, but you don't know about. That sort of stuff. Middens and gingiva? Oh, Gwyn, hell yeah. Also, last thing to be scared of. What if there was a bug inside of the record player?
I'm Sally, and this is my friend with the string, Sandy Patty Cake.
Hi, Sandy Patty Cake. I rub you a rock.
Creepy.
Found Sandy in the trash. Can you believe someone threw her out? I found nearly everything right here. My secret treasure chest.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Thanks, Ned. Alright, so we finished the second area. Now, instead of going back to the quilt, I can actually go into here, fall down a hole, and immediately go to the next area. Come on, jump. Jump! Damn it. Jump faster! Jump faster. And now it is time for the really glitchy area. Okay, so. I'm gonna do something a bit strange here. You'll see in a minute why. Not actually glitchy, I'd say. More like we're gonna break the game. What is Ned scared of? Ned is scared of being flushed down a toilet, which is something that a lot of kids are scared of. The toilet has eaten you and you have been flushed down it. Okay, so. First things first, we have to make a ladder out of rats. Otherwise, we can't do the next thing. Dead rat 1. Dead rat 2. While this happens, I'll explain what's gonna happen. So, in this area, the devs apparently left in a dev tool on accident. If you click the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, it automatically warps you to different spots. This will break the game a bit. The game is going to have some visual bugs for the rest of it, one specific one, if I do it right. I'm also gonna save before I fuck with it, just to make sure I know what's going on, so that I have, like, a route planned for this in the future. Let's see. Cool. Got him. And is that all of them?
Eat my yo-yo.
I have made the rat ladder. Okay, now, next up. I am going to save, because I think pre-rat, pre-glitch.
Save it.
This is the save menu, by the way. It's awesome. So, let me take a look at this and see if I can figure this out. So, first up, we're gonna go turn this off. Turn the fan off. Now, we would here just climb up, but I'm gonna try pushing the buttons and see what happens. Oh, I made the rat ladder, so I got one. That's one of the things I have to do, however. Okay, so 1 teleports you to here. 2 apparently teleports me back to here. 3, where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Okay, 3 teleports me to the top of the rat ladder. Okay. 4, actual top of the rat ladder. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna note that down. Bathroom. Bathroom. 1 is bottom of rat ladder. 2 is hole next to rat ladder. 4 is top of rat ladder. Cool. And then I believe one of the things we have to do is go into this toilet. Let me try going into it. You can see there's the toilet with the gravestone on top, because Ned is definitely scared of that. Yes. Now we have a long cutscene. As far as I can tell, there's no way to influence this at all. You just have to watch it play out. I don't really get this one. It's like, what if you were being hunted by a duck, but also playing a shooting gallery, but also it was in a sink? This is one of the ones I'm the least... I don't understand this at all. I don't really get what's going on here. It's just kind of weird and spooky. It feels like maybe they wanted to make a minigame and ran out of time. Okay. How do they do this in the speedrun? Let's see. Watch this. Okay. Then... I see. Cool. Okay. Y'all ready for another song? So let's go back to 3. And then walk over. 3 is midway on rat ladder. Oh shoot, I forgot that I can't Alt-Tab, because this is actually Windows. Hold on. 3 is midway on rat ladder. Is midway on that ladder. Cool. Cool. Now it's time for the best. Now it's time for the best song in the game. You know what kids are scared of? What if, like, you were in the tub and something happened and a rat ran by? Love this song. What if there were rats in your house and they really wanted to knock a toaster into your bathtub and kill you? I gotta say, I completely get being scared of that. I think that is something I was scared of as a kid. Maybe not with the rats, but just in terms of, like... Awesome! I love how fucked up that song is. God, I want to look this up, the lyrics to it. Nightmare Ned Rat Tango song. What are the lyrics to it, if I could find it? Yeah, the final section is, you're a wimpy little sucker who doesn't stand a chance. Also, if you need more information from Newfoundland to Guam, you can find us on you can reach us on the internet at rat.com. I love that, rat.com. Rat.com is not a real website, I don't think, anymore. Or at least it's, like, not a good website anymore. Yeah, it's spam. It gets blocked by my thing. It used to link to Nightmare Ned. We need to reclaim rat.com. I'm so mad. Rat.com. Watch Juniper Theory stream at rat.com. Right. God. Here we go. You can try and beg for mercy, but we just can't stop. Look at the lyrics to this shit. This shit's fucked up. Alright, now, what was I doing again? Back to the speedrun. I got distracted by the awesome rats. Right. Right, okay. Let's try a couple more buttons. 5. 5 takes us here. Huh. Okay. 6. Ah! I don't know where that took us. I think it took us to the top of the ladder? Let's see. It might have taken us to the toilet area. No, it took us to the fucking... Huh. Fascinating. Okay, now I'm back here. I'm gonna head back to the bathroom. So 6 can immediately get you out of there. Which is very bad. Because I do not want to leave that area. Okay. 5 is... I don't remember what 5 was, actually. I need to double check that area. Back into the bathroom we go. Where are you? There you are. Nope.
I am King Porcelain of the Bathroom Kingdom, and I intend to flush you into oblivion!
Okay, dude. I wonder if I could use that, though. Getting to immediately warp to the place seems really useful. The problem is that this area has all these funny warps, and nowhere else does. Everywhere else doesn't have this stuff. Whee! Alright. Let me see what button they push. Okay, it's 8. That's the one. 8 is end of bathtubs. So, I think I want 5 here. No, 5 is up here. What is up? Oh. Huh. Fascinating. That was the top of the rat ladder, I think. So I think I just glitched out of the rat ladder area, and because I glitched out of it, it was like, you must have left this through the hole in the toilet, which immediately sends you into the cutscene for this. That's fucking fascinating. Sorry, I'm experimenting with this area because they've given me the fucked up glitch to play with. It's gonna be a second. Okay. Let's see. So 6 was back to school. What is 7? Okay, 7 takes us to here. That's the one we want. 7 is midway on bathtubs. So, now, climb up the ladder. Just wait until we get to the section of the nightmare where his body is trapped on screen the entire time. Now it's time for a nightmare about puberty. I hate this one.
Some kind of gorilla?
Ain't no gorilla, ain't no grizzly bear. I'm what you're gonna be someday.
At least the music in this is pretty fun.
So furry everywhere. That's right, my boy, and you'll have so much hair that your mom won't even know ya. She'll scream.
I like how a lot of the stuff in this game is like this isn't actually a real nightmare about puberty. It's the sort of nightmare about puberty that a 6-year-old has when they don't really understand it. A lot of this stuff makes a lot more sense and is a lot better when you understand it as like, these are the things that a kid is scared of, and they don't necessarily align with reality in that way.
Don't you wanna grow up tall?
Not that tall.
Well, that's how growing up will be.
Like, I was so fucking scared of having giant devices dropped in my bathtub that would kill me instantly. When I found out that electricity worked like that, I was so scared.
Stop!
But the worst part of it is,
What?
nobody else is gonna look like this. You'll try ointments, creams, and gels, but you'll still be different from everyone else.
Wait a minute. Nobody comes out looking like that.
No, nobody but you, poor guy.
You're just trying to scare me.
No, we're not. But hey, if you believe it's all a lie, you can go
Soon it'll be
ahead
over.
and think so, 'cause someday you will know it's true.
I will, huh?
You'll look into the mirror,
Yeah?
and it will all be clearer.
Sure.
You'll know the
Whoa.
awful things that growing up can do to you.
Don't worry, you can go through puberty a second time, Ned. Don't worry about it.
way.
The second time's better, you get tits. Okay, now. Cool, so I quickly glitched to the end of this by using the dev tool to skip that entire ladder go down. Unfortunately, Ned is now stuck on the screen and will be there for the rest of the run. What's 9? Let's find out where 9 takes us. Oh, okay, 9 takes us here. 0? 0 does nothing. Cool. Okay. So then 1 should take us here, and then I believe this is where we want to go. Because this will take us to the next area. Pipe. I'm not sure how long Ned is on the screen for, but it might be the entire rest of the run. Or he might go away right now. Let's see. Yep, he's still here. Okay, now. This area is difficult because if I fall in any of these, I have to redo this entire area. It's very annoying and difficult. Okay. Got over those, jump up, walk across, and flush the toilet. And finish this area.
I'm more than toilet, Ned. Take a look.
Promise not to touch me?
I'll try my best.
Always follow me.
That's right. A nuclear power plant of hormones ready to experience.
Huh?
You'll see. And remember, it's only a mirror that doesn't always reflect inside.
I have no idea what's being said here because there's 12 other noises happening.
They're killing me.
Sorry.
I do know that he yells at Ned for flushing banana peels, which I think is a fair thing for a toilet to be mad about. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Okay, now we gotta get to the end, so I have to wait for this again. There's so many things happening. No, fuck, okay. That just sent me back to the beginning, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, that's something to be scared of. The giant monster that's always in the corner of your vision. The version of you that is endlessly ascending a ladder to hell that you can't escape from. That's like a real childhood fear, you know? Okay. Now. Go past these guys, jump in the hole. And that would be the last one. Going here would be the last of the things if we hadn't already gotten it. Let's see. where to next? Next is the graveyard. I know where all the stuff in the graveyard is because I've done this one already. So, how do they get to the graveyard, actually? Let me check. Do they just go back to the quilt? Yeah, they do. Okay, cool. Now, you could go to the medical here if you wanted to. How? Would that be worth it, actually? Hang on. Like, how long does this take to get to medical? Because if this is a long cutscene, it wouldn't be worth it. Oh, this might be a long cutscene. Oh yeah, that's pretty long. Well, let's do medical. Let's go back to the quilt then and just go to the graveyard like the speedrun does. Oh god, now he's negative. What the fuck? My homunculus has turned negative. That's normal, I think. Okay, so, graveyard next.
Come on, little man. Let's get this nightmare rolling.
So, we saw Ned being scared of being flushed down the toilet, being killed by a rats putting things in your bathtub. So I'm being scared of flushing the toilet in general. Pipes, all things that are normal to be scared of. Next, we're going to a graveyard. What do you think? What is the defining fear of the graveyard? Probably the defining fear of the graveyard here is... What if my grandfather died? This is maybe the darkest area secretly, because, like, that's the main thing that he's scared of.
Stop it. You're scaring the worms.
Alright, let's go. So, first things first, gotta go find the... Gotta kill this guy.
Ow!
Hey, he bit off my head! Cool. Got him. So now, that was not one of our guys, because we didn't get a cutscene. Next up, we fall in a hole. Wah! Into an open grave. I love the zoom out here, it's so much fun. The fact that this is like a 3D area is great. Ned on the screen is so funny, though. First thing you're scared of, what if there was a teen in the graveyard with a fucked up dog? Next thing you're scared of, what if you fell into a grave and there was a skeleton there? Fuck, I missed it. Don't worry, we escaped the skeleton. We have defeated skeleton and gotten one of our things. What's the next fear Ned's going to have? Let's see. I love the graves. I love how they're all obviously just pictures of graves and such. I love the painting of the background too. There's so much fun stuff. Ned be jumping. That's what Neds do. Alright, next area. Gotta go beat up a bunch of people in a tree. Including, in my opinion, the most fucked up thing in the game. Die. Nope, I didn't mean to go down. Shit. Climb the tree, I want to see the fucked up guy. There he is. This area technically has 2 boss fights, so to speak. This is the first one. He reaches into our head and pokes our ear out. We have to destroy his heart. This is fucked up. Look at that! That's messed up! His heart's just sitting there now. Alright. Back down we go. out of the tree. That did not get us a guy, so we still gotta find 2 more. A really annoying climb there that just takes a while. Next, I gotta go past these pumpkin guys. I don't actually know what triggers them. I just go past them as fast as possible to avoid being spat on. Next, we go into a vase. I think that one was just kind of fear of a fucked up skeleton or ghosts. This one is, what? Fear of, I have no idea, actually. Cool. Fear of a demon in a jar. Fear of the urns that they have. Jump on this. Get launched out. And the little tiny guy, gets murdered. I don't understand that one at all. It's just kind of weird. Alright, next one. We got the Girl Scouts. I have to kill them, and then I have to eat their cookies. The cookies are full of worms, and that turns you into a zombie. This is a normal thing to be scared of. What if you became a zombie because you ate an evil cookie? Who hasn't been scared of that? Now we get sent over here, into the mausoleum. And we have to go and help this girl. I believe we... How do I do this again? How do I get up again? I have forgotten how to get up on this in this area. Oh, gotta close it first. That's how. I think a lot of these are just fear of, like, dead people. What if there was a vampire in a crypt? Climb up, jump across, turn, and then hit this guy on the ass a bunch, so that he eats the bat.
Thank you. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Fortunately, now she has her nightlight. And that gets rid of bats. Yay! Alright. We've escaped the mausoleum. And didn't die to a weird horse. That's 2 pieces. 3rd piece still remains. Yeah, I don't want to do that, actually. Last piece is in this grave. So we gotta stand on top of the coffin and go down into the hole. So, Gwen was talking yesterday about how, this section really seems to be like... What if you were scared of the idea that your grandfather was gonna die? What if you knew that that was a thing, but didn't really fully understand it, and were just really scared about it? Which is a very normal fear to have. You know what else is scary about graveyards? What if your parents were there and they became zombies? What if your parents were fucking zombies? I love that it's zombies. A lot of the stuff in this game that, like, could be, like, not as scary, I really like that. I'm glad I can make things a little better. Alright. Climbing out. Let's go. Great little bit. Alright, we've escaped. And that should be the final piece. If not, something has gone wrong. Oh no, wait, I think there's one more guy it could be. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Oh no! Hey, can you stop that? I'm trying to find this. You know, this game actually rules. This game is actually fantastic. I genuinely fucking love it. The only problem is that I did not get all 3 pieces, and I don't know what I missed. Yeah, that's a full circle there. Okay, time to go look at the speedrun real quick and see what I might have missed. Okay. Got the cat guy. What I'm worried about is I might have triggered one and then just left before it can actually happen. Got that one. Oh, they turn around and go the other way, actually. Okay, got that. Burn. No, I did everything. Huh. Okay. So that's a problem, because it means one of them just didn't trigger. I don't know why. I'm gonna walk around for a bit and see if I can get it to trigger just by walking around. Like, maybe I... The problem with jumping is I might have, like, jumped over the spawn point for the trigger. Not sure. Like, maybe this guy. Ah, yeah, no, okay, it was that guy. Okay, so I gotta be careful not to jump away from that guy.
Grandpa Ted.
Graham?
The one and only.
Are you dead?
Well, not yet. So stop the worrying. We still have places to go, things to do. Just me and you. Call me when you wake up. We'll take you in a monster movie.
Cool. Alright, got it. That's another one done. Let's go to the final area.
Whoa!
Time for the bathroom. Now, the medical area is annoying because, the way that this works is that there's one really long auto-scroller, and then there's an area with 5 checks. So, if I get the 5 checks, we're good. If I don't, and I get the auto-scroller, it's really bad. So here we go. I am going to do the auto-scroller first, just to check it out and test it a bit. But yeah. Here we go. Oh, let me check something real quick. Hold on. I need to check for the auto-scroller if you can get it faster if you get it perfect. It looks like... The answer is yes. Okay, so perfecting this is very good. No, I'm not playing all the Sonic games. Another person I know is. Let's see. Alright. To the operating table. So, I gotta perfect this. The way I perfect this, by going up and down and not getting grabbed by any of the doctors who steal all my organs.
Dr. Decapitation, please contact the head
you can
surgeon.
check on my blue sky. These guys are trying to steal my organs. This is a normal thing that happens when you're in a hospital. Guys just try and steal your organs. No, wait, shit, they got one. So every single one of these that gets got, I have to,
Nurse Painful, you're needed in dissection room 4.
I have to worry about, getting it back in my body by rolling it randomly on a roulette wheel. It's very annoying. Perfecting this is important. Nope, shit. Okay, I lost 2. I've lost 2 organs. That'll be it. I can survive. I can lose 0 more organs. We good? Yay! Okay, I only lost 2. I can get those back, I think. Time to get them put back into our body horribly. Come on, am I really gonna fail this? What if I just hit it as fast as possible? Then what happens? Does it just bounce between those two? Yeah, I'm not succeeding at this. No, it goes to a couple of different ones. Okay, I got that one. But I think the answer is just don't mess this up. Or probably, honestly, save at the beginning of it. Oh. Yeah, I failed. Awful noises. But I know how it works. I'm not going to worry about it too much. This isn't a real speed run. I'm going to go to the other one, because that's where I want to go. Let's test out the mouth now. The mouth has... Oh, let's see this. Hey, buddy. Get eaten. If you don't like teeth horror, now I would suggest to look away, because this area sucks. This is, in my opinion, the most disturbing area by far. Like, look at this shit. Ugh. Partially that's just because I'm having teeth problems right now, but this area, ugh. They got x-rays, they got cavity monsters that attack you. They got, weird exploding things. Your mouth is full of braces covered in electricity. You get bitten. You get attacked by a dentist with drills. It's just suffering. You can destroy your own teeth with your yo-yo. Your rotted, gross teeth. This area is awful. Damn it. I need to find a way to avoid those guys, because it's very hard. Okay. Back up. Cross. Ball here. Hit it. Been attacked again. Get out of here. Cool. And now here's the actual area I can go to. It's time for another song. The final song of the game.
Hey, thank you for coming. It's
you know what's okay to be scared of as a kid? Your own fucking
uvula.
uvula.
Thank you. I ain't your honey and I'm feeling blue, Vula, 'cause you won't even give me how'd you do, Vula. I just hang here and sing, but baby, I sure know how to swing. I ain't your baby, but it's true, Vula.
I think that I was kind of scared of my uvula as a kid. Just a little bit.
All the ways I can move, you'll attune to my groove, you'll applaud, you'll approve, you'll agree. I may be just a small town uvula, but I'm the king of the mouth, and I gotta be me. Yes,
thanks, dude.
I gotta be me.
Glad we got to watch this.
Good night, everybody. Drive safely and remember.
I don't know why the uvula is allowed to. Wait.
I love you.
Oh no, it's because if you say uvula backwards, it says I love you. That's the reason that he gives. Okay. Oh right, I gotta jump on this. Nope. Here. There we go. Okay. Broke another tooth. I don't really know if there's a reason to do that. I just do it because I hate seeing them. Climb over that guy. Get exploded. Oh, come on. Stop biting me. And then attacking me? Don't do that. That's mean. Ugh, everything is getting me. I'm not dead yet, though. Oh, shoot. That was a passage to the graveyard. I didn't even notice it. Ugh. Alright. I think I might stop there because I know where the rest of the stuff is in this area, and I've already messed it up. Let me double check where the stuff in this area is. Let's see. Nightmare Ned with empty. I want to double check what all the things you can get here are. Let's see. And then I'm going to start an actual speed run. Let's see, the mouth. Where are these? Okay. Fairy Godmother. Hear the end. Hear the song. And then, where's the Fairy Godmother Gingivitis? What? Okay. It starts out, to walk right, with a piece of dental brace, you can use a trampoline to move it. There are bloody veins hanging that Ned can stand under and climb when the mouth closes. Okay. Cool. Alright. No problem, I could do that. Ugh, that is awful. I am so sorry, Carlo. Alright, I think I'm ready to just try a speed run. Let's do this. So, let me, wait, no, I have to set up. Oh, I missed when your game would split into colors like that when you did the thing. Let me get live split set up, and I'm gonna try to do one speed run just normally, just like for a speed run, not for the, not for, like, commentary and such, but just to see how it works. Game? Okay, there we go. It's gonna be a weird speedrun, because I'm just kind of winging it for this stuff. I've watched a route and such, but mostly it is me going based off of a route that I know can do everything and seeing how it works. I might reset, though, if I get the fighting game, because if you get that, that's, like, so long. That or the phone call going too long. Let's see, so, get live split set up, and figure out what my splits are. I mean, the splits are easy, they're just one for each thing. Okay. Cool. Right. New. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Huh? Huh? Hey, here we go. Okay, hold on. Hang on. Aww, I almost had someone's splits already existing. Nah, I gotta do it myself. Cool. Alright, so, let's do, the order we were gonna do is school, 1, school 2, school 3, and this is for Nightmare Ned. Nightmare Ned. Category is any %, good ending, no save file, no cutscene skips. School 3. And then after school, I was going to do the... What's the next area? On this they did, after school they did attic, so I'll just do that, yeah. School 3. Attic 1. Attic 2. Attic 3, then bathroom 1. Bathroom 2. Bathroom 3. Then graveyard 1. Graveyard 2. Graveyard 3. Lastly, we have Doctor 1, Doctor 2, and Doctor 3. Cool. Okay. Then this. Okay. And there we go. Oh, and then add one more. at the end for credits. I should check when the actual speedrun ends as well. That's pretty important. Just to double check that. When do they end time? They call time at... Is it when you find the final guy? Or do you have to hit the button? Okay, you do have to hit the button afterwards. Cool. Alright. Get live split pulled up, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm really excited. This seems like a fun speed run. I'm excited to see how well I can do it. Let's get started with a new game. Okay.
New game.
And go. So we're going to school first, was the plan. Speedrun begins.
Dare you to enter this nightmare.
And the main goal here is just we don't want the fighting game, and we don't want the phone. Either of those would be bad. Although technically we do phone before we do the chalkboard, but all of those are bad, honestly. I will also be quitting out and going to the next area in this if I don't get things fast, so that'll be fun. Alright. First off, we have to watch this cutscene. Ned falls into Hell Room, where Ha is written all over the wall. Alcatraz Elementary. What if you learned about prison in school and we're like, that's like school? This is normal, though. Alright. Nope, jump the other way. So, cross your fingers. First thing we want it to be the school photo. Jump everywhere, Ned. Just keep jumping. Walk up here, turn around. Wait. Turn around. Break the door. Head in. Scare this kid. Get your photo taken, and is that the one? Come on. No, it is not. Crap. Well, that sucks. Alright, so that means there's more of a chance it's going to be some of the really rough ones. If it is the fighting game, I'll probably do it anyways, just so people could see the fighting game, because it's really fun. Like, just to see how bad a run could get. Since if I'm doing this as a speed run, I won't have any control over it. Okay. Head over here, and break that guy. He was very close, which means we save a little bit of time. Do I have to... Let me walk over here just to make sure I don't have to walk somewhere to trigger the guy. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Cool. That also didn't happen. Which is really bad! Both of the fast ones, it wasn't either of the fast one. Okay. This is the area with the single longest things, and it is looking like we're gonna have both of them. Okay, next up. Head... Wait. Did I not want to do that? No, I do want to keep going this way. Yeah, okay. No, wait. I got lost again. God dang it. Okay, yeah, I want to go this way. I don't want to go in the door, so I have to shut the door. That's what I have to do. Right. I've already messed up the speedrun, but that's why I was doing just a simple one here. Okay, around here. Into the door. And now another slow cutscene. Great face on the school photo sign back there. The little scared kid. This is such an era of like Cartoon Network, Disney Channel designs that you just don't get in animation anymore. It's fun as hell. Shout out to student 77163. You look like a disaster. Fantastic. Alright. Now we cross our fingers and pray for luck in the slot machine. Here we go. But first, a cutscene of Ned getting bullied in a locker room. Stepped on by larger kids. What if you just got squished? I really hope that playing this game made a couple of kids normal about stuff. Like, especially the part where you turn into a slug. I hope that a couple of kids watched that and were like, huh. Alright, there's the principal. He's mad at us for flushing paper towels down the toilet.
Well, Ned Needle.
Let's try and call our parents.
So you're the one who's been...
Come on.
You've reached Time's Up Animal Shelter.
Yeah, shoot.
That's not them.
I hope your parents are...
I think there's a chance that getting this wrong too many times can punish you and send you back to the main menu. Oh.
This is an outrage.
Oh, we got it.
No way
Second try. Hell yeah.
Do something this heinous, this pedestrian,
pretty fast.
this lubricious.
I mean, it takes a while because you have the whole, like, intro animation and everything, but honestly, second try is pretty good. Okay. Now we walk out. Jump through this. Please give me the... Oh, right, I have to actually get to the next area before I can get that, because it just doesn't show up here. The places that the shadows can actually spawn are really specific, and I need to learn them because they're very annoying since, like, on the graveyard level, I completely missed one since I jumped out of it. Let's go. Come out the door. Escape your door. Yay! Now we go upstairs. And there it is. Okay, so that's one. Only took 6 minutes, which is way longer than I wanted it to, and it looks like we are probably going to have to do the fighting game. There's a 2/3 chance. Which means everyone will get to see the fighting game, which is really cool, but also it's really slow. Got her. Oh! Okay, now there's only 50-50 chance. Cross your fingers. No, wait, I don't want to go this way, I want to go this way. Yep. Here's all the girls. You're right, their animations are a little glitchy. It's pretty fun, the way they're just nodding. It's cute. And then they get mad and run me over. I might be able to scare them off with my yo-yo, but, like, who cares? Now it's time to blow up a dude. Make him explode. Hey, buddy. Explode. Alright, now, if this is the right one, then we're in a good spot. Oh, I got school too. I should have noted that. Alright. Time for song number 1. Does every area have a song? I don't think the graveyard has a song, actually. Interesting. And the bathroom technically has 2 songs. Weird. They should have put the puberty section in the graveyard, because it's like death. Things trans women say. Alright. Now for the glitch to get through this area faster. Jump. Made it. Cool. Walk over here. Nope. Nope. There we go. Got it. Alright, cross your fingers. If this is it, we made good time. If it isn't, we're in trouble. And... Come on? Come on? Nope. We're ruined. Alright. Time to go see one of the coolest parts of the game that is also one of the longest. Unfortunately. I hope you enjoy the fighting game. This is also my favorite part of the game, maybe. It's just so cool. Who are we gonna fight against? We'll start off with the chicken. Ready? All of the fighting game characters have the exact same gimmick. You have to walk over here, and you have to turn on the light, and then attack them. It's not hard, but it is annoying. And you do have the timer at the top, which goes down pretty fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit more. Aw. I think I could have 2-cycled him if I was, did better on the first try. Finish him. We've killed the bird. Alright, that's one monster dead. Next, we will fight, how about this guy? I think this is supposed to be a zombie.
Prepare for battle.
Once again, it's literally the exact same mechanic. You go push the button on the left side, and that makes him vulnerable. But also, oh, only 2 hits, really? I could do better than that. I could do better than jumping into the wall, definitely. 3 hits is alright. They have some fun attacks that I'd love to show off, but like, this area already takes so long. This guy is not staying stuck. I don't know why. Come on. Oh, come on. Stop turning around. There, finally. I exploded Claymation Man. I love these guys. Even if this area takes too long, it's just so cool. Like, that's the upside of this area accidentally being the one I have to do, is it's just really, really cool. Alright. Vampire time. You'll never guess how you fight the vampire. That's right. You go to the left of the screen and you do a thing. Let me jump up.
Oh no, not the slide.
Yep, Vil.
Fly, my pretty fly. Oh no, not the slide.
He's got Vil. I love the Vil.
Not the slide.
It's so funny. So much of this game is just so well designed. Just in terms of, like, creativity, it's fantastic. Alright, next we have to fight the skeleton. You can't choose the skeleton first, it always chooses the chicken. For a while I got stuck on that. Skeleton Man time. It's so good. This game is awesome. And you'll never guess how you do this one. That's right. You go to the side of the screen and you hit a thing and that makes him vulnerable. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hell yeah. That was a good number of hits.
Eat my yo-yo.
1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. Got him. Alright. And that should give us the final shadow. With any luck. Come on. Yay, we got it.
Hi, Ned. Surprised?
I love that we get this great music in the background
Well,
here,
you
too.
know, I thought I was gonna, I always wanted to hang out with you, but I'm scared everyone would think I wasn't as tough as everyone thinks I am.
I'd hang out with you, Billy, but you have to stop calling me Melonhead.
That's fair.
See you later, Billy.
Yep.
I love it just being
Thanks,
like,
man.
yeah, that's fair. I shouldn't be calling you Melonhead constantly. I can't argue with that. Alright. Let's get out of here. Into the basements. Or the attic. The attic basement. They're the same thing. It does have the Dream Diary thing. I mean, we're not sure if there are other dreamers, but there are definitely other characters. This is a Dream Diary game. This is Yume Nikki. This is American Yume Nikki. Alright. Now we get hit by glass. Time for fear of, black cats and broken glass. Two. Gotta hit him 3 times. I think in theory you could go back and forth, but it would, if you mess it up, it would be so slow that it just wouldn't be worth it. Damn. Get hit with broken glass, Ned. I've also once actually died in this game. Or, I don't know if died, but like, gotten taken out of a dream and sent back to the bed. I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't know what the mechanics are, but I know it can happen, at least in some scenarios. Scare the cats, head into the basement. Attack her.
I'm glad you could drop in, Ned. The planets present an opportune time to tell your planetary
Get these things
fortune.
moving, and now we leave. Come on. Come on.
Eat my yo-yo.
There we go. Got it. Ah, I fell down. You can grab onto the ladder as soon as you finish, but I jumped instead of falling because I was just instinctually jumping on top of everything. Oh, did we get one? Nope. No, we did not get one. Damn. Alright, well that wasn't Attic 1. So, back to searching. Broke our mother's back real quick. Next up, Fear of Taxidermy. Love the poster of the back one, the wild, weird, and wonderful and all that. Awesome stuff. Die. Die. And lastly, die. Cool. Alright. Unfortunately, nothing there either. It's looking like we are going to have a very, very slow speed run today. Such is life. You can destroy that set of eyes, but you can't destroy any of the rest. Also, gotta go to the left real quick. Always gotta remember that. I gotta go to the right real quick there. Keep forgetting that. Get over here. Feed the dogs. Hello, doggies. Hello. Good doggies. Eat the food. Oh, got one. Cool. Sweet. Awesome place to find one, too. Now back across. Through the area with all the spooky faces you can't attack. I don't know why you can attack the other one. Back into the basement. How's everyone doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a nice day. Baseball was awesome last night. I got to see a Cal Raleigh home run. I want to see that man break the catcher record so bad. He only has 7 more home runs in like 60 games to do it. He absolutely can do it. The real question is, can he hit like 60, which would be wild. Okay, next up. Spooky Dragon Lady time. Jump past the paintings, the tapestry that's going to grab you, and go down and talk to Dragon Lady.
A friend of a friend took a trip to Acapulco.
She tells her spooky story.
She awoke with a zit the size of Puerto Rico. But a zit it was not, for it would not pop.
And we have to wait around here for her to finish her story about horrifying spider eggs in your head. I think that'd be fine, actually. Listen, if spiders laid eggs in me, I'd be like, oh, that's cute. Just saying.
And screamed at the sight as baby spiders emerged from her cheek.
Okay. Cool, she told her story. Now we keep walking. Yay, we got one. That's 2. We could get the 3rd one right here at the spot, and that'd be really easy. Oh shit, that's 2 attics. I forgot to mark the 2nd attic. I'm so bad at remembering to do splits. It's like a major problem. Alright, next up. Please be the one. Come on. Walk out. Yeah, that was it.
I'm Sally. And this is my friend with the string, Sandy Pattycake.
Hi, Sandy Pattycake. I rub you a rot.
Creepy.
Hi, Sandy Pattycake.
Found Sandy in the trash. Can you believe someone threw her out?
I just noticed that this girl has her shoelaces untied on her roller skates. That's extremely unsafe, girl.
Don't worry.
You should not be doing that.
I won't tell anyone.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
And we're done. Another area completed. Let's go to the next one. So next up we have bathroom.
Whoa!
It's pretty slow to go to the quilt, but it's faster than most things if you don't have a secret passage. There's a lot of secret passages, but knowing where they are is, like, difficult. I think I could maybe have taken the hole in the next room, but I'm just gonna do it this way. Into the bathroom. Now time for the fun area, where everything gets broken.
Let me flush you into my nightmare.
Now, I think for this, I'm trying to figure out what the fastest route here is. Probably, I think I still do the rat ladder first, just in case. Just because of glitch reasons I'm worried about. The puberty song is pretty long, so I probably don't want to do that one next. I think I'm going to do rat ladder, then the two in the other area next. Let's try that. Hello, toilet. Hate to get eaten by a toilet. If it was me, I would simply not be scared of the toilet. Duh. Okay. So I'm gonna do this one first, but then after I do it, I am going to try and do some other stuff and not... Well, no, because the... Yeah, let's just stick with the normal route. I think it's probably for the best.
Eat my yo-yo.
Shoot, missed one. I'll double check what route they use for their any % testing in the after I do this. So far, this is the route I'm most interested in because it involves, like, figuring things out on the fly. And is most variable, too. I could do some of the ones that are really, like, routable, where you can literally do any of the challenges to get the heads, but those seem like they're genuinely very hard to figure out exactly where to go as fast as possible. Alright. One more. Cool. Hit the switch. Now, I want to go to, I believe it is... Cool. I believe I need to go to 3? No, it's not 3. Was it 4? Yeah, and then into here for the cutscene. I have climbed the rat ladder so fast. I need to time out how long each of these take to see, like, which one's the longest and which one's the shortest. I don't get this one. I still do not understand this duck. I get all the other fears. This one is just very strange to me. Rat ladder? No, rat ladder is a good phrase. It's a solid phrase. It feels good on the tongue. Okay. Cool. Back to 1. No, 2. Now, 3. Yeah. Go over here. And we go across the tubs. And here. We go 5. No, wait, not 5. 7, maybe? Yeah, it's 7. Oh! I have frozen Ned in the middle of the screen. Cool. Okay. Climb up and listen to the puberty song now. And I did get Rat 1. My mistake. So long. I wish I could just listen to the whole Rat Tango song instead of this one. I hate this song.
What is this? Some kind of gorilla?
Ain't no gorilla, ain't no grizzly bear. I'm what you're gonna be someday.
No way!
So fuzzy and so furry everywhere. That's right, my boy, and you'll have so much hair that your mom won't even know ya. She'll scream, "Get away from me!"
She will?
Yeah, and that's the truth on just how growing up is gonna be. Bet you wish you were dreaming.
Yeah.
No chance you were gonna be.
I'm crashing a little bit after last night. I spent so much time outside going to a baseball game. Tired and blah. It was so much fun though.
Well, that's how growing up will be, and that's not all.
It's not?
Your cute little dimples will turn to little pimples going pop, pop, pop.
Stop!
Pop, pop,
Stop!
pop. You won't get a warning, and every single morning you will find a
Baseball
brand
was so
new
fun though.
Stop!
But the worst part of it is
What?
More people should baseball.
nobody else is gonna look like this. You'll try ointments, creams, and gels, but you'll still be
Go to baseball
different from
games, they're fun.
everyone else.
Wait a minute.
And then while I watch this, I can at least look up some details for stuff.
Nobody but you, poor
Where
guy.
are all the
You're
bathrooms?
just trying to
Okay.
scare me.
Jump across the bathtubs.
But
Turn off all the
believe
razors.
it's all a lie, you can go ahead and think so, 'cause someday you will know it's true.
I will, huh?
You'll
Do I
look
actually
into
have
the
to do
mirror,
this?
Yeah?
and it will all be clearer.
Sure.
I might just be able
You'll
to
know
skip
the
this,
awful
honestly.
things that grow
But I think I have to.
can do to you.
No way.
Okay. Now we immediately go to 8. And did we get one? We did not get one. Shit. Okay. 2. Now we have 2 Neds on the screen. That would make a lot of sense, honestly, if they changed it like that. Alright. So we've only gotten 1 bathroom so far, which is not great. This is a very, very bad run in terms of how fast things can go. Jump into a toilet and see what it... Okay. Now, through this. Jump across these and flush the toilet. Ned is just going to be stuck there forever. Hi, Ned's socks. Flush the toilet. That should give us one since we've missed the others. Like, there's only 2 spots it can be anymore. Now... That sends me into a toilet? Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Oh, then I have to jump there. Oh, that's such a time loss there. Okay. Well, this run is scuffed now, entirely, because there's only one other spot in the bathroom I can get it. And this is going to send me back to the quilt, I think. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, so I have to go back through here. Gotta go back through all of these. Well, not every first speed run has to be the best one. Sometimes your first one can be where you learn. Where you learn exactly how bad the game can be to you. And now, back to 1. So that's over here. Jump back in here. Let's try that again. Whee! Alright, jump back across the toilets. Don't fuck it this time. I think all I have to do here is just walk underneath these guys.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Am I supposed to? Okay.
Ow! Ow!
What am I missing here?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
There's obviously something that I'm missing here that I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know what it is, actually. Shit.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Ned does not like being shaved. Okay, how do I turn these off? Because they've been off before. Let me see if I can figure this out. The razors. Okay, what do I do? Ah. Okay. Alright, so this is really weird. So I have to go through. I do have to flush this toilet. Flushing this toilet gives you one of the nightmares. But also, flushing that toilet turns off these guys, and then you can walk past them. And walking past them and going into this gives you the last nightmare. So, you just have to not mess that up, basically. Well, okay. If this isn't the last nightmare, then I made a mistake somewhere else, so that's its own kind of horrible annoying. We'll see. Please give it to me, please. Yay, got it.
Haunted by a toilet?
I'm more than a toilet, Ned. Take a look.
Promise not to flesh me?
I'll try my best.
All I saw was me.
Who puts a mirror
That's
on
right.
top of their toilet?
A nuclear power plant of hormones ready to experience a meltdown.
Huh?
You'll see. And remember, it's only a mirror and doesn't always reflect the boy inside. Oh, you gotta quit flushing those banana peels. They're killing
This is true.
Sorry.
Don't flush banana peels, kids. Alright, finish that. Next area. A graveyard, as I misspelled it. Well done, June. Okay. In we go.
Come on, little man. Let's get this nightmare rolling.
Yay! Oh, slowly go down the hole. So much of this is waiting. That's a lot of speedruns, though. Unless you're playing, like, I don't know, Celeste or something. But I like speedruns that are weird. That is why I'm only speedrunning games that are weird. That means right to me. I have to submit my speedrun for the way things work pinball. Someone should beat me on that. Someone should compete with me there.
Riddle live.
Let's go. To the right. I think the fastest... Also, I think my game is struggling in certain areas. I need to make sure it's sped up fast enough that that doesn't happen. Okay. Hey, that's one! Wow, we actually got a fast one this time. That's the first time that's happened. Okay, now the next one over here is the open grave, which is pretty fast. So I'm gonna go for that. There's a big cutscene which takes a while, but it goes pretty fast. Let's see. Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Whee! Alright. Bottom of the hole. Hit the lamp.
Eat my young.
Jump over here. Jump on this and escape. Come on. Give me the thing. Let's be lucky. Ned, you're next to yourself. Oh, shit. Okay, that's two. Holy cow. Alright. Okay, if we can get a fast third one, that's it. Now, this way is the tree, unfortunately, is the next one over this way. Which is very slow. It might be the slowest one here, but... You don't get one from killing the Grim Reaper, right? Yeah. That's just a monster. Keep jumping. Also, Gwen, I completely agree. I think I said this, but I completely agree. I definitely think that's what the original lyrics were. Probably got told they can't make it say puberty, which is wild given everything else that's in this game. Like, I'm kind of shocked. It's hard to tell if the game is running slower at points, though, because the game is just already so slow. I love Ned sitting on the screen. Baseball was fun, though. Baseball was a really good time. So fucking expensive for snacks, though. SMP is really keyword focused. That would make sense. Kill this man! Oh. Got it. Anything? Anything? No? Alright. Time to leave the tree. No luck. We didn't get the perfect graveyard. This is honestly what makes this area take long, is just leaving the tree. Everything else is livable. Right. Climb down. Oh, finally, we're free. We'll continue. That was graveyard? No, wait, I did get graveyard too, but I got graveyard 2 a little
Seen a
bit.
pumpkin before?
Next run, I gotta be way
a
better at
pumpkin
the
before?
splits. Should be a main thing. Alright, next up, the urn. Also actually very fast. Aside from the cutscenes. Inside of every single dead urn is, in fact... What? Hold up.
Eat my yo-yo.
What the fuck? That's not supposed to happen.
Ain't
Huh.
you ever seen a pumpkin before?
So that's already been done? That could be bad. That's a glitch. Okay. Well, hopefully that isn't the one I need, because if that's the one I need, I think I just lost the entire run.
Ooh. Ew.
Now I'm scared. Oh god. Please be this one. I'd love for this one to be the last one, because I like the little creepy girl. Wee, into the mausoleum. Wee. Wait, this one's done too. What the heck? Okay. This is a problem. I didn't get the full guide, did I? Does it auto-complete them when you get the full guide? Oh wait.
Ned, don't look so scared. It's me, Grandpa Ted. The one
I
and
don't know what
only.
happened there. My guess is that I got the tree,
We still have places
and thus
to
all
go,
of the
things
others
to
were
do.
completed,
Just me and you.
but I
Call me
jumped
when you wake
over
up.
wherever
We're
the
taking a
line
monster.
is that you have to go to finish it. That's what I'm thinking, is that once you finish the area, it then auto-completes everything else. But that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I'm just gonna reboot the game after this one. This speedrun is, I think, no longer valid. Who cares? No, I think I don't know. I have no idea how to reproduce it is the thing. I'll have to look up how that works. Alright, medical time. Now.
I have your prescription. For terror!
All we can do is hope that it is not the worst one. Through the hole. None of the other areas have this. Why'd they add the weird skeletons to this one? Now. Turn on this thing. We do not want to go to that one because it takes forever. And there's a chance we don't even have to. We want to go here. Jump in the machine. And now we pray that the doctor is not the one that we needed. Okay, so. The things here are, just to double check this, in the mouth. The Fairy Godmother, which I haven't seen yet, the Uvula song, and then the final, the final guy at the end. Ah, okay. I think this is where I have to wait. That looks like a, yeah, okay. I think I wait here for the mouth to shut. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there we go. I found the secret area of the mouth. The weird, horrifying room.
I am the fairy godmother, Gingivitis, and I welcome you to the magic of toxic breath.
Okay. Thanks, lady. Please be one of them. Yay, that's one. Alright, so that's one. If I get all three here, I don't have to do the final area. I don't need to destroy the tooths, I just like to. Got cavitied. Such is life. Hit by the braces. Go along here. Get bitten. No idea what happens there. No idea why I had to go get the toxic breath or what even that was, but I sure did it. Alright, next area. Gotta go listen to the Uvula song? Oh, I did get Dr. 1 also. Mark that. Then the end of this area, and then hopefully we're all done. Stop biting me. Oh, I almost had it in time. Time for another song.
Thank you for coming.
Well,
It's
I look
great
up
to
what
be
might have
here.
gone wrong.
I ain't your baby, I'm your Uvula. Thank you. I ain't your honey, and I'm feeling blue, Vula, 'cause you won't even give me how'd you do, Vula. I just hang here and sing, but baby, I sure know how to swing. I ain't your baby,
I hate this.
but
I don't like this song.
Vula.
Not my favorite song in the game.
Only look and see all the ways I can move. You'll attune to my groove. You'll applaud. You'll approve. You'll agree. I may be
This
just
game was
a
developed by
small-town
Creative
Uvula,
Keepers
but I'm the
Entertainment.
king of the
I don't know what
mountain.
else they did.
And I gotta be me. Yes, I gotta be
Let me look them up while we watch the cutscene.
Good night, everybody. Drive safely.
Creative
and remember,
Keepers
Uvula
Entertainment.
backwards is I love you.
Oh. Okay, they did a lot of stuff for Disney. Cool. Any luck? Nope. All right, so we gotta do the whole cutscene. Yeah, I do remember that line, Gwen. I didn't watch that movie. It was just in the trailer, or I saw like a clip of it or something. Okay, don't break this, even though I want to, because it'll completely mess up the run. Blow up this guy. Keep going. All the way over here. Doctor guy dies, and then we destroy this dude. And this guy has to have it, because there's only 4 spots, and we just found that one of them isn't a spot. So this is a guaranteed one. Now we just gotta go back and do the other medical spot, which I assume we get to by going to the end of this area. Or no, it just happens automatically. Cool. Time for the auto-scroller. The auto-scroller where if I mess it up, I am in huge amounts of trouble.
Nurse, get me a saw!
Dr. Torment, Dr. Inflict Torment, please pick up a red courtesy phone.
Dr. Torment, Dr. Inflict Torment. Great bit. And the secret of this area I need to remember is stay up unless they are the largest possible door. Green doors, stay up. It's the, only the blue doors that you go down for. Wish I could go fast. No blue doors. Red door. What a tiny door. They're not doing surgery on me today. I'm getting through this without getting a single surgery performed on me. No! Fuck! Oh, I hit it instinctually. Well. It's a good first try of a run. Come on. Stay up. Go down finally at the very end. You have plenty of time. I just need to make sure I don't go too fast. Now we roll to get our organ put back in us. Hey, I got it first try! So this should immediately give us the final thing, which we can then use to get to the ending of the game. Give me my final fragment, please.
Good
Yay.
evening, Ned.
Dr. Clutchnick?
Lovely seeing you. Please excuse me. I've got to get these lollipops to a patient upstairs.
Not gonna anything to me?
See you later.
It's done. All right. And that's the end of the game. 4409, that's the run. Not bad, honestly. Now we get to watch the ending, which I actually haven't seen up till now. Oh yeah. Oh wow. They did like all of, this studio did all the animation for like all of the fucking Disney games. Like, all the activity centers, the old Hercules games, a bunch of games like that.
Good morning, Ned.
Wow.
Hope you weren't scared by the storm last night.
Not at all. It was nothing.
Great. Now what are we supposed to do?
It makes sense that this is like...
hideous, painful medical procedures on each other.
Okay. Cool. I did it! Yay! Weird ending where they're like, we're gonna perform hideous, painful medical procedures on each other, but okay, sure. Alright. So that is a run, 4409. I think that's an okay time. I mean, it's nowhere near the record. I think it's double the record. But, like, it was a good first run. And this area is very random. This entire thing is very random. Who doesn't love performing hideous medical procedures on each other, right? You know? That's hot. Okay. Now, I'm gonna check the route that they use in the speed run. And then I am going to check what they're doing here. Yeah, the #1 time is a 20-minute, but with really good luck. So let's see about this. Let me try and watch these videos very quickly and see if I can find out exactly what route they take. Okay. Let's see. So school is... School is doing the fastest ones first, just in case. Yeah, then the chalkboard, then you do the others. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So do them a little out of order, just in case we don't get the, so we can avoid getting the chalkboard and the other stuff. Next, they do Graveyard. I hope you're enjoying the credits. We did it. All right. I'm going to keep watching this real quick to figure it out. Thank you for the sticker, Belina. In Graveyard, they go the same way. Do they skip the tree? Okay, they skip past the tree just in case they don't need to do the tree. Okay, cool. And then bathroom. Bathroom is jump across here. Oh, okay, it's in the middle. Huh. Wait, do you not need to do the rat? Oh, you don't need to do the rat ladder to get to the rat ladder area. Okay, so we could skip that. That's nice. Then do the toilets, and then do the puberty song last in case of that one. Cool. Okay. Attic. Attic, they're going that way first. Makes sense, because all the fastest stuff is that way. Okay, that's so fast if you get lucky like that. Cool. Okay, cool. I got a route. Let's do this. So, new run. Let's reboot Nightmare Ned. This run, I'm going to commentate like a real run. I'm going to do it like a real thing. So, I'm going to be doing real commentary because I'm going to try and submit this run, hopefully. Welcome to Nightmare Ned. Nightmare Ned is a Disney interactive game about being a small child who is very scared of literally everything. Sorry for I'm going to be repeating myself. I'm submitting this, hopefully, to Big Bad Game-a-thon. I hope they pick the sequel to Myst. the Christian alternative to Myst, but maybe also this one. Let's see. It's got amazing animation. It was animated by the game was actually made by the same studio that did the TV show, because this was also a TV show that is mostly forgotten about. Yeah, I believe that the studio that made this is the same thing. Let me check. Creative Capers did television? Yeah, they did do Nightmare Ned. They made this game. It is a weird cinematic platformer for kids, but horror. Similar to like a Courage the Cowardly Dog or something. Very spooky, very strange. The speedrun's really fun. It's very janky in how you have to go through it. Also, there's one area where the game gets very glitched out because the devs forgot to take out a dev tool. But it's very fun. We're going to be doing any percent good ending, no save file, which I'll explain once we get into the speedrun. But for now, let me get started. Let's get started, and I'm gonna cover up chat for now, just with the thing. Get started and ready, set, go. Wait, did I? No, I didn't start. Cool. I didn't start the run yet either. Go. All right. First, we're going to go into the school. So this game has 5 areas that you can go between. The school, the graveyard, the attic, the bathroom, and the...
Triple dare you to come over here!
School, graveyard, attic, bathroom, and medical stuff. We're starting with the school. Each area has 3 shadows we have to find that are pieces of something Ned is scared of. We find these by basically finding other stuff that Ned is scared of that relates to this area. In most areas, there are 6 of these things that you can find, and any one of them could be one of the 3 shadows. So some of them are really fast. If we get the, for example, if we get the librarian here, that's really good. Some of them are really slow. If we get the fighting game here, it is impossibly slow to the point that I would normally reset the run, but I'm not going to here because I'm submitting it. Heading up here. First things we learn, the main way you move around in this game is by jumping. Ned's walk is very slow, as you'll see in a minute. Jumping is slightly faster. So we're gonna head over here, jump all the way across. This is how fast you walk. Very, very slow. Open this door, head into here, and encounter our first possible shadow location. So we really want it to be here, so we'll go a little bit faster. If I walk out of here and there is a shadow outside, that's really good. There is! Okay, that's 1. So we have to find 3 of these guys. The hope is that they are all in the fastest possible spots. Next, I'm going to head... Actually, I want to head... yeah, up here. Head up these stairs. Hope that this is another one of them. The librarian up here is another thing Ned is scared of. We want her to also be a shadow. Because if she is, save a lot of time. Come on. Big money. No luck, she isn't one. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some slow stuff. I'm gonna start by heading over here and checking the, I'm gonna check the chalk room next, since I'm pretty sure that is probably gonna be one. And the chalk room is also fast enough that if the chalk room gets chosen, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can't jump going up inclines, and this area has a lot of strange little inclines. Hey, get exploded. That guy gets exploded. Into the chalk room. The other thing about this game, it's not just a beautifully animated game, it's also a musical. This is our first music segment. Ned's fear of taking a class gets a song by a teacher reading out a bunch of problems. You can listen to. I'll let it play for a little second so you can listen to it. I love this song. It's very funny. Probably my second favorite song in the game after the rat song. Alright, so here we would have to go to the up and keep doing a bunch more stuff, but if we fall down there and jump, we can get past a wall that exists and get to the end of this area very quickly. It's not the fastest thing here, but it's pretty fast. We really want this to be one because if this isn't one, it's one of the remaining 2, and those 2 are very slow. Oh, hell yeah, we got one. Okay, that's 2. Only 1 left. So we've checked 3 spots and got 2. There is one area remaining it could be, and that area is very slow, so we'll see. Alright, I can't go down there. Oh, shoot, I went back up. That's cool, too. Okay, let me go. Cool. So this locker here is the next area it could be that we really, really don't want it to be, because that area is exceptionally slow. Gotta head back over. I did the upper route in hopes that it was a librarian, because if it was a librarian, it would have been a bit faster, but because it wasn't, I have to go back through this area, which is a bit of a time loss. Routes for this game are interesting. I mentioned the, while Ned walks this area, I can mention the different categories for this. Because it's all randomized which areas you have to go to, the game has a little built-in randomizer, there's categories for starting a game, seeing where everything is, and then saving at the beginning, seeing where everything is, and then going back through it on that save file. Alright, here's the last guy. We need it to be this guy, or else we are in a lot of trouble. Come on. Please stop walking away from me. Okay. Oh, and walk back. Hope that the guy appears. No luck. Alright, so it is one of the really slow ones. We'll head over to the first one now. Gotta go the long way for that. Through this. But yeah, the different categories for this game are... One of them is for doing the... going through and getting all the stuff, but you know where it is. In fact, there's a save file that one of the people who does speedrun this game created where everything is available. So it's just rooting through the fastest ones possible and completely ignoring everything that's slow. I like the randomness of figuring it out on the fly. I like having to kind of reroute it as you go, but I completely get why you would do that one. Alright, so, up here, on the top floor. No, wait. I got lost again. It's not up here. Is it? Oh, I got lost. Okay, I'm resetting this run. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna restart from 0, because, mess. I, took the wrong route. Cool. Okay. No, I do not want to update them. Let's reset this run. Let's reset this game. Try again. Play a new game.
Let's
okay.
go.
Once again, hi, I'm Juniper. I'm playing Nightmare Ned. This is a spooky game, I would say a cinematic platformer, a scary cinematic platformer made by Disney Interactive, based on a TV show that nobody remembers because it hasn't been archived. The TV show, it's not lost media because it played on TV and a lot of people recorded it, but Disney has never released it in any form, so it's very hard to get a hold of. Alright. I'm gonna get started in just a second, so in 3, 2, 1, let's start the run. Alright, so, in this game, you play as Ned, who is having a horrible nightmare, and you have to find all of the nightmares within that nightmare to escape it. Now, first, there are 5 different areas you can go to in this area, called the Quilt, which is basically Ned's room. It'll zoom out for a second, you can see the 5 areas, the 5 different spots. Those areas are the school, the bathroom, the attic, the general medical stuff, and the graveyard, representing all the stuff Ned's scared of and having a nightmare about. We're gonna go to the school first. The way this game works is that in each area you have to find 3 different shadows that are representative of the big fear Ned has in that area. Once you find those 3 things, you can then leave and go to the next one. However, there's like 6 or so different places that thing could be, so you have to explore a lot and try and figure out where it could potentially be. So, we're going to start by immediately going to the left and checking for the first shadow location, which is the fear of getting your picture taken and what if you're naked on that day. So, you may notice this is we're at Alcatraz Elementary. This is the fear. Because school is basically prison. You may also notice that I'm jumping everywhere. Right. That's because walking is very slow, as you can see. We walk very extremely slow. Alright, so that is a shadow. So we got our first shadow from the first room. That's really good. It means that quite possibly we don't have to go to all the other rooms to check for them. Our next shadow, I want to check in this door. Ned's attack is a yo-yo. It's also how you interact with basically everything in the game. Opening doors, doing everything. Attacking basically anything is yo-yo action. So yeah, so that first area that we went through and we found the weird, like, guy with just the pants, that means we found Shadow 1, mark it on the thing. And that's really good because that was one of the really fast ones. Of the areas in the school... Oh, that's 2. Wow, that is incredible. That is the 2 fastest ones, the first 2. That is really, really good. If I get the 3rd one, that's fantastic. There's 4 places remaining. 2 of them are extremely slow. 1 is sort of slow, and 1 is really fast. So if we get the really fast one, this is a really, really good run. We will see. All right. That's 2. Next up, I gotta turn around, shut the door, and then go back down here, because now he won't go in the door, he'll go around, and we can go up the stairs. But yeah. In each area, we'll have to find the different shadows. Climbing is extremely slow, and you can't jump. Our next one is this librarian. She's gonna try and kill us with a book, and probably succeed a few times. Nope, I got her. Alright, come on. Oh, wow, that's all 3. That is the...
Hi, Ned.
Best possible, that is the best possible area for the school.
I thought I was gonna,
that's really incredible, actually.
I always wanted to hang out with you, but I'm scared everyone would think I wasn't as tough as everyone thinks I am.
I'd hang out with you, Billy, but you have
This is no cutscene skip, so we have to watch all the
Melon
cutscenes.
Head.
That's fair.
See you later, Billy.
So long, Billy.
Thanks, Ned.
All right, that's attic done. Or that's school done. Now to the attic. So the other mechanic of this game is you can return to the quilt at any time and then choose a new area to go to, but doing so will increase the hours. After 8 hours, you get the bad ending of the game. That's not something we really have to worry about at all, because, like, we're doing this fast enough, and we're gonna get everything that we don't need. We're not gonna go back to the main menu enough times to do that. We're gonna finish each area in one shot if we can. Alright. So, for this area, once again, we're gonna try and do the fastest ones first, just in case. If we can get lucky and it's those, it'll go really fast. If we can't, it'll go a little bit slower. Attic area is all about bad luck. The school one was obviously just about things you're scared of at school. The attic one is more about, well, a lot of it is stuff you're just scared of in the attic, but a lot of it is also weird things you might be scared of that involve bad luck. For example, the first area here is going to be 2 black cats dropping mirrors, as you might expect. Yes, they are. Here they are. And we're going to immediately walk away from them and go this way. Alright, so, first shadow is, this phonograph. What is Ned scared of? What if there was a bug in a phonograph? Wouldn't that be messed up? Okay, and that's 1. That's one of the really fast ones. This is an incredibly lucky speedrun, and I'm scared about how lucky it is. Alright. Next up, we have the dancing area. We turn on the light here, and then we head behind this, and we do a little dance. This is another thing that could be a shadow. I'm not sure what exactly this represents. I guess maybe scared of girl clothes? Holy cow. Okay, that's 2. I'm, like, worried about how good this speedrun is. If we can get the 3rd one here, it'll be really, really good. Heading over here. I really love the mixed media way this game is drawn. Like, the fact that all the statues and stuff are, like, real pictures. Different areas do different things with it. It's very fun. Alright, next we get to hear a spooky story. So we're gonna head over here, go down. Can't jump here because I don't want to jump over stuff. Then jump the rest of the way and hit this lady. She's gonna tell a spooky story. What if you had a pimple and you thought it was a pimple, but actually it was a bunch of spider eggs? You gotta listen to the whole thing here.
She pinched and she checked and she pulled out the stops, but it grew and ballooned and it started to move. And then all of a sudden a burst filled the room. She ran to the mirror to sneak a peek and screamed at the sight as baby spiders emerged from her cheek.
Wow, that's messed up. Okay, now that the story's over, we can walk over here, and if we get it... Get it? Oh my god, we got it. Okay, that's all 3 for the attic.
And this is my friend with the string.
Shocked and in awe. We didn't get to hear this fun song in this school, which makes me a bit sad. We also didn't get to see the fighting game segment.
Sandy in the trash. Can you
very
believe
cool.
someone threw her out?
Alright, next up we're gonna go to the bathroom. The bathroom is fun because it has the... The bathroom has the actual glitches of this run. And when I say glitches, I mean the devs left in a tool that they were obviously using to test the game.
Cross my heart.
And we're going to use that to get around the bathroom extra fast. Okay, back to the quilt. Head to the bathroom. The world record speedrun for this is 20 minutes, which I am approaching. I'm worried about how good this is going. My luck has to run out somewhere. I'm guessing it'll be like in the bathroom or such. Alright, let's see. Bathroom is... I could have just turned the other way. Oh, went too far. Wasted some time there. Next area. Now, what is a kid scared of in the bathroom? The answer is simple. What if you got flushed down the toilet?
Feed me, Ned!
Being scared of toilets in general, I think, is a thing for a kid. One thing I actually like about this game that I've said is that its fears are goofy, but they're goofy because they're things that actual kids are scared of. It doesn't feel like it's like, haha, that's so weird to be scared of, or making fun of it. It's more like, yeah, kids are sometimes scared of being flushed down the toilet. Or much more real things, as you'll see. This area also has my favorite song, which we're about to get to listen to. Unfortunately, not for very long, and we won't get to hear all the lyrics. But this is where the rat tango is. Alright. Get flushed down the toilet, idiot. Om nom nom. Om nom nom. There is a song here sung by a bunch of rats that's very fun. I recommend looking it up, called the Rat Tango. So, first shadow is jumping across these bathtubs, where the rats sing a song at us. I've never fallen down there before. I didn't know that was possible. Okay. I guess we will listen to the song. The song here is about, to note, what if you were... and we did not get the shadow here, so that's unlucky. We're now going to immediately teleport to the next one, which will be a cutscene that we don't have to worry about. The teleport here, to explain what that is. The game, for some reason, obviously when the devs were testing the game, they wanted to be move around quicker than Ned's tools could, than Ned's actual walk speed was. So they put in a tool where you can, just instantly teleport from place to place. You push the number keys on your keyboard. We are using that to get around, because I don't want to sit and wait for all of the stuff to happen. I have no idea what's going on in this cutscene, by the way. I have not figured it out. It baffles me. So I can teleport to a lot of different places. However, the one downside is that this bugs the game a bit to the point that Ned sometimes gets stuck on the screen. Let's head to 2 now. I'll check both of these spots next. Next, I'm going to check the other spots in the other section of the bathroom. There's 2 over here. We checked 2 just then, and it was neither of those, so it's probably one of these. I'm going to double check where all of them are in the bathroom, just to make sure I don't miss any. While this cutscene plays. Bathroom Nightmare. Okay. So, that. Since we haven't seen any yet, it looks like we are going to have to listen to the song in this area, which is very slow, but like I said, my luck had to run out eventually. Here, we have to jump across the toilets. Get up here. And flush the toilet. It's not that hard, just got to avoid getting hit by any of the obstacles. Flushing that should have gotten us a thing. Okay. So that means that I have missed one. I'll have to go back. However, there should be one over here. So, when you flush the toilet, these razor guys turn off and you can get to the end. Getting to the end is also one of the possible shadows, so there's definitely guaranteed to be one here. It might be that we didn't get the one up top because we didn't make the rat ladder, so I'll have to do that last case scenario if I check everywhere else and there isn't one. You'll see what the rat ladder is if I have to do that. But for now, there should be one here. Given where the rest of them are, we're guaranteed one here. Cool. Alright, now back to the other area of the bathroom. Extremely slow bathroom to make up for how well the first 2 areas went. The first run I did of this, I had not only made a lot of mistakes, but also had the worst possible luck in a lot of the areas. Like, we had to do the full school area. So that took about 40 minutes. So anything below 30 minutes, I think, is a good first good run for this game. Okay, now I'm gonna try. Next up, the next one it could be is, I believe it's 8. No, it's 7. Yeah, 7 gets us right to the middle, we fall down, and then I can climb up the ladder to go to the next area. And in here I'll get to talk for a bit because there's going to be a full musical cutscene. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to go up this ladder faster as far as I know. There is a way to go down it faster, though, which is going to have a fun effect on the game. Alright. What you gotta say, Ned? Hello, Ned. This is a cutscene about learning about how horrifying puberty will be. I don't like this one for obvious reasons, because I'm transgender. I do like that it's like a kid's idea of what puberty is. Once again, it's not like a real idea, it's very fun. Unfortunately, we do have to watch this whole thing. It's about, I think, 2 minutes long. In the meantime, though, I can explain. Yeah, so the, what's some other interesting stuff about this game? Yeah, this area, the jumping around is the only real usable glitch this game has. There's a couple of areas where the game might get glitched, and I've found things that can mess up a run, but that's mostly just hoping and praying that it doesn't happen. This is the only area where there's a tool that you can use, like this. Fortunately, it's also the area where there's a really fun one. The other areas of this, like I said, the other categories, I want to try the other categories. I want to try the super fast category where you're just rooting it for a perfect run, but that's gonna take a while of planning and such. I also just really love the music in this game. It's very fun. Anyways, my biggest disappointment with this game is that the song the rats sing mentions, if you want to know more about us, you can find more info about us on rat.com. And unfortunately, rat.com no longer redirects to Nightmare Ned, it redirects to some random spam site. We deserve rat.com to be a reference to this game. Alright, song's almost done. After that, we're immediately going to teleport to the end of the area, because that's where our guy should be.
No way.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, immediately teleport, we should get one here. Got it. Okay. So we've checked the toilet, we've checked jumping. That means the only other option is the rats. Also, yes, Ned will now be stuck there for the entire rest of the run. I believe I do have to do the rats now. I'm gonna try doing that. The rat ladder is very slow. We have to hit enough rats to make a ladder. As you'll notice. 1. Oh, no, there it is. Count them. 2. And then after this, we're gonna have to turn the fan off. But every rat you kill makes a little bit more of a ladder. And this takes, obviously, a while. We did get bathroom 2, though, from listening to the songs, so that was alright. And we are still making really good time, given how, well our first 2 areas went. I wish it could be just close enough to the bathtubs to actually hear the song. Ned, you okay up there? Okay. This will be our guaranteed third shadow since we checked all of the other areas. We checked both the spots in the other room, and then we checked the jumping across the bathtubs, and we checked the puberty song. And I believe there's only 5 total here, and that's all of them. Is that all of them? Are we done with rats? We're done with rats, so now we turn this off. And then that should get us the last thing. Here we go! Alright.
I'm more than a toilet.
That's the end of bathroom.
Take a look.
Almost not the flesh meat?
Definitely ruin any chance for a world record there, but not bad, especially if we get a good graveyard and doctor. Doctor's the biggest possible, really bad time, because the Doctor has a really long auto-scroller that we only have to play if we, get unlucky.
It doesn't always reflect the boy inside. Oh.
Ned's so scared of
flushing those
toilets.
banana peels. They're killing me.
Sorry.
I do love that the toilet is like, stop flushing banana peels. That's messed up, Ned. Ned, you shouldn't do that. Alright, next area. That's 3 down, only 2 left. There are, another thing about this game, another thing about rooting this game is the different areas do have specific secret passages between them. There's a lot of ways to get from one area to another that don't exist. If you've seen a sign with a symbol on it that looks like one of these area symbols, it'll get you to that area instantly. However, unfortunately, We can't take most of those in this run, because this run we have to reroute it on the fly. I know a couple of them. The other runs where you're planning things use a lot of them instead of going back to the quilt, since the quilt has this long animation that plays. But for now, this is the fastest way. If I can use them in a run, I will, but they are hard to use. Time for the most actually scary of any of these. It's the graveyard. Or Ned can't stop thinking about his grandfather dying.
You're scaring the worms.
Alright. Now, there's a few here that are really fast, and there's one here there's a couple that are really slow that we gotta hope we don't get. So, jumping as usual, much faster than walking. First one, attack this dude. Missed. Okay, that's our first one. Hopefully we get a shadow here. I want to double check this because I've gotten it bugged before. One of the biggest issues you can have is if you get the shadow and then you immediately jump out of it. If you get the correct thing, but then you jump away from where it would trigger, you can miss the trigger on the ground and it'll fail. But it looks like we didn't get one there, which means it's going to be a little bit slow there. Alright. Next up is falling down a grave. If we don't get this one, I'll probably go for the slow one in the next area, given the odds of it being a thing are high. Let's see. So 5 left. Here, turn off the lamp so the skeleton can't attack us, and then jump on his footstool to escape the grave. Yay! And hope we get a shadow here, because this is one of the faster ones. We got one! Cool. That's Graveyard 1. Alright. Next run. So, next shadow. Now, I have to decide whether I'm gonna check the tree or not. The tree is really slow, but also there's only 4 spots left and there's 2 shadows, so there's a 50-50 chance it's in the tree. And if I skip the tree and it is in the tree, that's even slower. I think... For this run, given that I just want to put down a good time, I'm just gonna check it just in case, because I want to be safe and don't want to make this run too long. The tree isn't that bad to go up, is the thing. You just gotta get to the top and then fight a little boss. The big problem is getting back down, since there's no, like, long falling in this game in the way you would want in a platformer. It's a very cinematic platformer. You have to walk all the way back down bit by bit. Right. Got most of the ghosts with our yo-yo. You may have noticed that sometimes the yo-yo fires up or down or in other ways. That is completely chosen by the game. You have no control over that. Pushing up an attack does nothing. This guy, we gotta hit him whenever he winds up, and eventually we destroy him. Any luck? And... no. Okay. I was really hoping the tree there would be the one. I'll check again at the bottom, because I'm not sure exactly where the tree trigger is, but pretty sure that means it was one. So, I was incorrect, I guessed poorly, and I wasted all the time climbing up and down the tree. Sadness. I love this area, though. It's maybe the prettiest one. Alright. Quick walk around in hopes that it just didn't trigger in the tree. What? Without jumping? And...
Never seen a
Alright,
pumpkin?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Alright.
My head is ready to
Oh, we got
burst
hit by the pumpkins.
all over.
That wastes a lot of time.
Ain't you ever seen a pumpkin before?
Kids love pumpkin
puke. Let's keep moving. That was just a time waste. A lot of stuff in the game just works like that. It's kind of annoying. Alright, next up, into the urn. The urn is another one it could be. The urn is one of the ones that, like, I should have gone past to just check this one, but it was a gamble, didn't pay off. Here, we just gotta attack 2 guys. And then the demon sitting in the middle will leave. I'm not sure what this is meant to be a fear of. I don't understand the urn at all, especially with how it ends. At least, like, the weird ghost, I'm like, maybe that's just a fear of skeleton. But this one, like, you just get eaten? That guy gets eaten, and it's just very strange. Okay, did we get one there? We did not get one there, which means it is the 2 final ones. This is the slowest possible graveyard, because we had to do everything. Oh well. It happens. Next thing to do, eat some cookies. Unfortunately, the cookies are poisoned with worms, and we immediately become a zombie. There's a couple of transformations like this in the game. We don't get to see the slug, but because there's no reason to go there if you're trying to beat the game. But it is fun. You become a slug and you have to escape from someone who's excitedly throwing salt everywhere. Alright. This area. Attack this to shut it. Jump up here. This girl is scared, and we have to deal with the fact that her horse ate, or her horse or the bat stole her nightlight. Go up here and attack this.
Thank you.
Grabs that.
You can go now. Bye-bye.
Just gonna go get that, put it in the outlet, and then, given that we've checked all of the other 4, this one should be a guaranteed one, and then the next one should also be guaranteed, since there aren't any left. Cool. Get out of here. And then it should show up as soon as we leave. The second graveyard shadow. Yep. There it is. We'll see who this is slowly becoming as soon as we finish it. Yeah. Each of the shadows is obviously something Ned is specifically scared of. Like the school was his bully. The attic was a weird girl, probably his cousin or something. Next up is get on top of this coffin as it's slowly lowered. What are you scared of? In a graveyard? You never know. What if you went into a grave and at the bottom your parents were zombies? No! We gotta fight Ned's parents who are zombies. Wah! Kill them. And then we will have to climb back out of the grave. And this is the last thing in the graveyard you can do, so this one is guaranteed to be our final option. But in the meantime, I can quietly sing Snake Eater to myself while we climb a ladder very slowly. What a thrill in darkness. I don't actually know the lyrics. Anyways, once we're out of here, that should be the end of Graveyard, unless I've made a horrible mistake. Oh, and show me the money. I've made a mistake. Curses. Alright, this means one of these didn't trigger for some reason. Like I said, you can miss a trigger if you jump too much. Sending me back in there. So I'm gonna have to explore and figure out exactly where that is. It's probably the... It could be the cat guy. It could be... It can't be the mausoleum. I got that. At the very least, we don't have to do most of these again, which is nice. So I do have to climb back up the ladder since I accidentally stepped on this. Probably just jump to the right, walk past all the places, and see if I can get it to trigger. Oh, that hurts. It is one of the most, the weirdly difficult parts, especially of the graveyard. I've only had this happen on the graveyard. I figured out where most of the triggers are for the attic, but the graveyard has some really weird ones because of how it works. Oh, come on! Oh. Jumping at this game is dangerous. I'm not gonna reset the run though, because it's still a really good run based on the early stuff. If I was just going for a speed run, I might, but since I'm trying to make something this bit, I'm probably gonna try and finish this one out. We have other stuff to talk about though. The show is interesting though. I want to check it out now that I've seen this. Like, this game has a really cool mixed media style and just look to it that I haven't really seen from most places. So I'm curious, like, I assume the show doesn't emulate that at all, but it's very cool. Also, just this style of, like, slow, weird cinematic platformer. It was really common, but not something I saw a lot of in, not really in kids games, especially in, like, a kids game like this. Reminds me a lot of, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Alright, so, we don't want to go in there, because that will take us to a new area. Just want to jump past the guy that chops our head off. And... Oh, don't jump on that. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried he would jump on that and we'd get sent to the other area. Alright, so the possible things it could have been... We could have missed the cat guy. If he's back, it's probably that one. But it looks like I don't see him. Okay, no, he's here, so we try scaring him again, and then just walk around for a second. Yep, okay, it was that guy. I've had that bug before. I think that guy might just be bugged. Yeah.
The one and only.
Are you?
That's the exact same thing that happened last time.
Well, not yet. So stop the worrying. We still have places to go, things to do. Just me and you. Call me when you wake up. We'll take in a monster movie.
Thanks, Trevor. Yeah, this area is basically Ned being scared that his grandpa's gonna die someday and he doesn't fully understand it. Alright, time for the final area. The last area is the Doctor, and this one is the area with the most specific luck. Because this area, unlike the rest, only has 4 possible places for shadows. So, we need that 1 in 4 chance to be on the, we need the one spot that doesn't have a shadow to be on the auto-scroller section. If it isn't, we'll have to do it and it'll be slow. Find out pretty quickly, though. I'm not sure why they made it like that, why this one's so much different, but I think partially it's just because they had fun with the auto-scroller. Into the next area. Aside for the big time loss in the graveyard due to the bug, that was, this is going pretty well still. It's a good try for a speedrun. Definitely hurts a bit that it bugged out that first one, because if I had got it, I would have had a pretty fast graveyard time, honestly. Right. So here we have to choose between 2 things, hospital or dentist. Hospital is the slow one that we don't want to have to go to. We want everything to be at the dentist. Warning, if you have teeth problems, or just weird issues with seeing weird messed up mouths, I would look away now, because this is a rough area. It looks really gross. Alright. Like I said, we're inside of a mouth, and it's very gross. So, this section, there's only 3 spots we want to go to, and the first one is right here, but unfortunately we have to wait. We gotta wait for the mouth to shut on us, which I believe it goes X-ray and then shut, but we will see. We'll go around a bit. Yeah, there's the X-ray, so pretty soon will be the shut. On the plus side, we've lost the floating Ned from the bathroom, so that's nice. Wiggle around a bit while we wait. There we go. Now we go up and we see a magical fairy who gives us bad breath. This game is very strange, but that's part of why I love it. Alright. Thanks, lady.
I am the fairy godmother, Gingivitis, and I welcome you to the magic of toxic breath.
Thanks, lady. Alright, now we hope that we get... This is one of the 3 that we need it to be. So, cross your fingers that we don't have to do the thing. Is it? It is! Okay, that's 1. The other 2 are also in here. There is a song we have to watch, and then there is just the final section of the area. If we get through all of it without and get 1 at each spot, then we don't have to do the auto-scroller. Okay. Keep going. This is mostly a platforming thing. Not a ton of interesting stuff about it. Just jumping whenever you can. Avoiding those green guys is really hard. I've seen it done in other speedruns. I've never successfully done it. That's a guy who's here to stab us. He's just gonna do that sometimes. You can technically beat him with the bad breath, but it's hard. And not worth the effort it takes to try and time it, usually. Keep going. Goal is to get to... Here it is. So these, when we break them, we bounce up and go into the roof, and we have to listen to another song.
Thank you for coming. It's great to be here. I ain't your baby. I'm your uvula. Thank you.
I hope you enjoy hearing a song about a uvula, because Ned is scared of his own uvula. It's a weird thing in your throat. It doesn't make sense. Your mom says it's big when it's when you're sick. It just makes sense.
That if you'd only look and see all the ways I can move, you'll attune to my groove, you'll applaud, you'll approve, you'll agree. I may
Great
be
song,
just
buddy.
a small town uvula, but I'm the king of the mouth, and I gotta be me.
I like the little
Yes,
teeth
I
hanging out,
gotta
drinking
be
bad drinks.
Good night, everybody. Drive
I just
safely and
noticed
remember,
Ned
uvula
snapping here.
backwards is I love you.
Terrible bit. Alright, that's 2. Okay, if we get the 3rd one, we're in a good spot. Come on. No. Oh no, it jumped back in!
Thank you for coming. It's great to be here.
Oh, it jumped back in. I have to listen to it again. No. So what happened there, if you hit shift, you do a straight up and down jump, which is what I needed to do to get up and get out of that area. However, if you hit shift and you're pushing any direction, you immediately jump in that direction instead and do a long jump. And I long jumped onto the thing to go back up here. And now I have to watch this again. Painful.
I may be just a small town uvula, but I'm the king of the mouth. And I gotta be me. Yes, I gotta be me. Good night, everybody. Drive safely, and remember, uvula backwards is I love you.
Thank you for singing the song a second time. That's awesome. Okay. Now, we actually leave correctly. Very carefully. Thank goodness. Okay. Now, if we get this ending spot, we're still, even if I have mistakes, still doing pretty well. Cannot break that tooth on the ground. I like breaking the broken teeth just because they're gross, but I can't break that one on the ground because that transports me to another area. It's one of the many secret passages that I mentioned. Okay, here's the end. We get over here, and the evil dentist dies on his own syringes. Attack this dude, break his teeth, get eaten by him, and hope that this is it. Come on. Yeah, we got it! That's all of them. Alright, after this is credits.
Please
gonna be
excuse
time.
me. I've got to get these lollipops to a patient upstairs.
We did not have to do the auto
See you
scroller.
later.
That is fantastic news. And that's time. That's the ending here. That was a really good run. We got really lucky. Aside from some bugs and a couple of jumps that can lose a lot of time if you do them wrong, that went really well. Yeah. 33:18. Proud of that time. Glad I got it. We get to watch everyone help Ned be no longer scared himself and see the end of the game. Oh. And now Ned can finally go home and go back to bed.
Good morning, Ned.
Aww.
Hope you weren't
Time for my
scared by the
favorite
storm
thing in the game. Wait.
Not at all. It was nothing.
Great. Now what are we supposed to do?
We could perform hideous, painful medical procedures on each other.
Who doesn't love performing hideous, painful medical procedures on each other? Let's go. Awesome. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a fun run. It went really well in a lot of ways, and I got some really great luck on the first areas, and had a good time making sure I got everything right. Really fun game to speedrun, just because it's like, figuring out the randomization element's really fun. There is some really fun rooting if you do some of the other categories, and also it's just cool. It's a very, very cool game. Unlike almost anything I've ever played. My partner keeps comparing it to Yume Nikki, which I think is a more correct comparison than anyone would give it credit for, and I love that comparison. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, I am actually going to wrap up the stream here, because I want to... I have to go take a friend to the airport in a bit, and do some work. So I'm going to go get that set up. I'm going to raid my friends who are currently streaming every single Sonic game. Let's go do that. What? Let me find the actual info about that, though. So I'm not sure what exactly the channel is. I gotta figure out what channel is, because I have one friend's channel, but it is only the YouTube channel, so I gotta find the Twitch channel. Whoa. Oh, I replied on Blue Sky. Here it is. Okay. Are they not doing it on Twitch? Alright, it looks like it is not being streamed on Twitch, so instead of raiding anyone, I'm just gonna say, go watch here on YouTube, go watch my friend stream. Go watch this, as they play every single Sonic game. I'm not doing a raid, just click on this instead. Go click on them and say hi. I'll see y'all around, and I'll see you on Friday for, I have no idea what. Now that I have all the games that I want to speedrun, I'm in a good place, so I don't know what I speedrun next. Bye, y'all!